John Piper with the weekend video clip, and it's Saturday the 21st of March, and we're looking here at a daily chart of gold. So far we've seen a low here at 1140, and we've seen a second low here at 1142 with a reasonable rally off that low. The pattern's not ideal. ABC suggests a corrective, suggesting we should see new lows. However, 1142 is pretty close. I always feel that a dollar here or a point there is not going to make a huge amount of difference. I know some people disagree with this, but that's my view. So let's have a look at the shape of this rally so far. And as is quite often the case, we find something that's pretty could be read either way. So there's the low. That's possible one, A, B, C, 2, nice and simple. Nice clear 5 wave 3 move. That's wave 3. Then we get 5 waves down, which is a bit confusing. Nevertheless, we then get up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. The problem with this pattern is we now see a 5th wave, which is quite likely to be hitting the 1200 resistance level again. Plus, of course, it'll look more like an ABC, as in A, B, C, A wave, B wave, and then a C wave. So really, we just got to see how it goes. I moved myself up to 1160 now, so it's not a great deal of exposure. And have to see it. We really need more confirmation before I can make this into a big call. But there are signs of life. It could just be a reaction to the Fed news, the patience-impatience debate, which is quite amazing how much effect this had on the markets, really, if you think about it. Anyway, so gold's looking like there is something happening, but not confirmed just yet. Okay, now the Dow. Interesting pattern here. We've got this sort of well, difficult to explain really, but just these rather jagged edges, really, sort of jagged up, down, up, down, up, down on the way down, and now we've got the same thing on the way up again, which it's a bit difficult to actually count. Let's just see how it looks. I mean, certainly on the downside, it looks like an A, B, C, B wave, A, B, C. On the upside, actually, we count the same thing: A, B, C. 3-part B wave, quite clear there. A, B, C. So there is scope here for another C wave to come in, and C waves can be quite dramatic. I don't think we're out of the woods yet on the Dow. Obviously, 18,200 is a key level. It's above the 61.8% level clearly. So I think, well, I'll be looking at some signs that may come to pass. Clearly, we make a new high. That's something else. But this doesn't look a very impulsive move at the moment. It looks pretty corrective, really. We overlapping, clear overlap there. That took out the high. Obviously a bit stronger here, but nothing to be definite about. So I think quite possible this is still a peak of some importance. It's only a couple of weeks ago, of course, or 3 weeks ago now, I suppose. We saw expiry yesterday, of course. Let's have a look at the S&P. Okay, this really adds nothing. There was this prior high there first, which makes a slight difference, but it looks more like an ABC, I guess. A, B, C. But we've still got this overlapping and this clear B wave there, following an ABC. So again, there's a case that 2120 is going to be a hard nut to crack. Looking at FTSE, we have a lot more positive. We now made new highs following this ABC to there. Looks like a 1, 2, a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that's a week 4 there. So a final, well, a 5th there. So there seems to be more upside due on FTSE. Maybe not a huge amount more. Obviously, we're now finally above the 7,000 level. That's quite an achievement. As we hit 6,950 15 years ago. So I guess we're about 1% up over 15 years. Well, but yes, it's better to be up than down, certainly. Anyway, so I think more upside on FTSE. DAX. Well, the DAX saw a major peak here, just above 12,200. This decline looks corrective. Rather, I mean, it could be similar to the Dow, I guess. This looks fairly positive so far. So it's right now looking quite positive. I guess the Dow could upset that. And on pound dollar, quite a battle is raging around here. I mean, we broke 115, but we're retesting it again now. Difficult to, I'd say the wave count here is quite obscure. This is a new leg down. And this is a 2 wave. So i.e. that's 1, really feeble 2, and then this blip down. So look at that in a bit more detail. Yeah, the big decision here is whether or not this is the beginning of something important, or whether it's the end of something. It could be either. currently just got these various waves, which I mean, it could even be moving some kind of triangle, perhaps. I think we need more information really at the moment on pound dollar. It really depends on a whole load of factors, which are quite complicated. I mean, the Fed stance is obviously quite critical, having caused all these various gyrations. Right, Eurodollar is interesting. We're seeing this break through the triangle. I don't really trade Eurodollar. I haven't traded Eurodollar, so it's not one I was following terribly closely. I have mentioned it a few times though. Having seen this big decline, right, from 140 to 105, you'd think some kind of snapback is likely. I mean, normally with triangles you see some kind of retest of the breakthrough, around 124 thereabouts. That would be quite a big move, obviously. But I think there's a case we're going to see more of rally than we've seen so far. Otherwise, things start to get quite disruptive in world economies if we start seeing Eurodollar down below 1. Right, finally have a look at pound dollar. Sorry, pound. Well, we've seen a major peak here. I'm rather kicking myself for not taking a position. As I said, I was thinking about doing so last weekend, given the full pullback we've had. Quite a significant pullback. Rather like Euro dollar. I think this might have further to go, but just look at it shorter. Okay, so far we have a 5-wave decline here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A bit of a correction, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be a complete ABC. In fact, this could be well. Let me just check the levels on this one. Yeah, see the peak there. It's just taken out this low, not by a huge margin, but by a little bit. So that doesn't count as a fourth wave as such, although these things are a little bit flexible. But again, I think we're going to see, if this is a B wave, A, B, C, followed an ABC, then we could see another leg down. But right now it's looking a bit corrective. So again, one to watch for the time being. I mean, I think if you need euros, as I do from time to time, obviously I live in Spain, these rates are, I would say, are unlikely to persist for too long a period of time. If you want to buy something, now is probably a good time to buy. It's just the same things take so long to buy, but of course you can always buy some euros, or you can always just take a position on the market and then buy euros when you want to later, which then the position will lock in your price. So that's one option. Anyway, on that note, I'll say thank you for listening. Hope you found it useful. Back with the report on Tuesday morning. Have a great weekend, and bye for now.